Well, hi guys. Here I am now. Today is day one of the sugar detox, breaking that sugar addiction. This is by far the most difficult, I won't say it's the difficult thing that I've had to do in my life, but it is up there. It's high up there. I think I put so much, I don't know. I just put way too much stock and investment in sugar in my life that to break that relationship that I have with sugar is going to be very hard. But so today for day one, I had for breakfast, I decided, let me backtrack. I decided before I even started that I wasn't going to be breaking my addiction for caffeine quite yet because I felt caffeine and sugar was just too much to quit at the same time. So I decided that I was still going to have my morning coffee. I'm still going to have at least one can of Diet Mountain Dew per day because that, again, has the amount of caffeine that my body's used to having. I'm just going to, again, stay away from extra sugar. So today is day one. I had for breakfast a Greek yogurt, tiramisu flavored, along with a portion of granola, and that was breakfast. So for lunch, I had like this, it was a wrap, but it was cut up in like the pinwheel sizes. It had ham and cheese and lettuce and ranch dressing, and then I had that with a side of the Frito scoops. And then for snack, I had a tangerine for like a sweet treat. I've decided to tell myself that if I need something sweet, I can run to fruit and have as much fruit as I want as a way to eat sugar. And then I've also bought sugar-free Jolly Ranchers. You can have 4 of those hard candies for 35 calories. So I decided if I needed a sweet treat, I would dig into those. And so far now it's close to the end of day one. I've had 2 of those. For supper, my plan is to have a very small portion of kielbasa with carrots, and I'm going to make some oven fried potatoes. Really more oven baked. That's all right. So that's my meals for the day. So far I'm on track and on plan with my calorie intake. Here's how I'm feeling physically. So physically, my body feels less bloated. That's a positive. I do feel shaky, which is weird. I didn't expect to feel shaky, but it's just like mild shaky through the day. And I don't want to say it's like detox shakes, but maybe there's some thought process to that. Some type of research that would back that. I feel kind of edgy. I don't feel mean or hateful or rude or mad. I just kind of feel blah. And I definitely feel emotional. We'll go on to my emotional well-being next. I feel depleted of fluids. So I've been drinking plenty of water today to kind of counterbalance that. And I didn't expect coming off of sugar to feel that way, but I do. And then, yeah, just that kind of jittery feeling. And then emotionally, I'm feeling like it's really weird. My emotions are all over the place today. If I get to talking about depression and feeling sad, I could start crying because I do feel sad. I feel bored. I feel like I didn't get a midday pick-me-up with chocolate. I feel kind of like it's cloudy today, so that doesn't help either. But I just kind of feel like, what's the point? And I don't want to say this like suicidal, but like, what's the point of going on if I can't have sugar? If I can't have the thing that makes me feel good? So I have to find other ways to feel good inside. I feel like I'm bored. So I'm constantly deciding, what am I going to do next? Besides working, of course. But like when I have a moment, I've been walking up and down my driveway. I've gone 4 different trips. And now after work, that's what time it is now, I'm going to be taking a walk with my husband and my dog. So just trying to take some of that nervous anxiety energy and put it to something good. I feel clear-headed. So that kind of sways too. Sometimes I feel like I'm really on the ball, clear-headed, and then other times I find myself just drifting off and like staring into space. Spacey. I feel just really kind of, again, not mad or upset, but I would say more sad. As the midday to the end of the day is happening, I'm feeling a little sad. Sad that I just don't have my best friend. And if you'd watched the other video I posted about like kind of where this is all stemming from, I think I relied on sugar like an addiction, like a best friend, like somebody who's always there, kind of like food for some other people who are overeaters. I just kind of really have such a relationship with sugar that, you know, kind of like when everybody else around you kind of lets you down, sugar never lets me down. And it's so weird because I would have some kind of crashes in the past when I would have a lot of sugar, but not to the point that it would ever stop me from wanting to eat more sugar. So yeah, there's just, I just have these weird feelings inside. Just edgy feelings. Maybe I should have consulted my doctor before I decided to stop and cut sugar out. And I haven't cut it out completely because there's a lot of foods yet that are processed or things that I have eaten today, like the granola that has sugar in it and the yogurt that has sugar in it. It's just, those are different types of sugars, not the type of sugar that I have a problem with. So, yeah. I'm not making much sense here at the end of the day because I feel like I'm rambling, but I definitely, I hope and I pray that after I'm done through this detoxing stage, that I don't continue to feel this way, because this way is not good. So I'm really chalking it up to the fact that this is related to the detox process. So we're gonna eat supper tonight, maybe watch some TV and just not focus on sugar or food, just focus on each other, my husband and I. And then tomorrow we'll wake up and try it all over again. So I did also want to insert some pictures here. This morning, usually on the weekends is when we binge or we have fun times or eat more sugar than normal. And so this morning was a Monday, a normal Monday. I didn't clean up my kitchen on Sunday night like some people probably should and would, especially if they're going into a week of no sugar. So this morning I had to clean up my countertops and kind of get rid of or put away some of the sugar that we had out through the weekend. So I'll go ahead and add those videos in here so you can see what I'm talking about. Okay, so here's an example of what my counters look like the morning after a weekend of fun. We definitely have our fruit, so that's not an issue. But next to the fruit, I have my Funyuns, and there's cookies on this side. And then over here, yes, this is the Red Baron pizza that I ate the entire pizza last night for supper. Frito scoops. I've got marshmallows. We made s'mores this weekend, so I had this fancy gourmet s'mores, which were our marshmallows that are toffee crunch flavored. That was super good. On the graham crackers, look at that, Nesquik powder. We've got chips here, candy bars for the s'mores. I've got some caramel that's just sitting here in a tub. So it's just not uncommon for my counters to look like this and just have junk food and sugar just hanging out on them. But yeah, it's just kind of eye-opening. When you're the addict, you don't see that the problem that you have is actually a problem until you stop it or until you actually just look at it through different eyes. Even when I had my kids or their friends or family members would come into my house and say something about the sugar that I had available, it never bothered me. I'm just like, okay, you do you and I'll do me. I like sugar. You don't. To each their own. But now I'm starting to realize that maybe as I'm looking and like doing an inventory of what's in my cupboards, that it truly is not right. It's too much sugar. So I need to figure out and plan ahead of time what I'm going to do for tomorrow and the following day, knowing that sugar isn't something I'm going to run to, and knowing that I can't have all that sugar in my house. I can have some, but I can't have as much as I do. So with that being said, here's the videos. Thanks everybody for watching. This is day 1. We'll show you what day 2 looks like tomorrow. And you guys have a good rest of your night. Make sure that if you, just like I said on the other video, if you want to join me in this sugar challenge or sugar detox, please do. I appreciate it. And make sure that you give me a comment down below. Give me some good support and encouragement, because I could use it, people. This is not a good time for me. So yeah, I appreciate everything, and make sure that you like, subscribe, and share this video if you think someone else could benefit. All right, we'll talk to you tomorrow.